up YouTube? Your boy the Flying Spanner here. Today we have a UK model airport update, and unfortunately I realised I recorded a video back in August and I never uploaded it. So if last week's video, which is the one I forgot to upload, was alright, hopefully I'll see you in this one. So I've got no idea why I didn't upload it. We'll get onto that later. We'll get onto that probably never. But in this model airport update, it's now the winter season, and it's the first and probably the only model airport update of the UK in the winter schedule anyway. Of course, last week's one was in the summer period because it was summertime when I recorded. So yeah, this is the only winter update, and let's crack on. We've got quite a bit going on. Of course, last week you would have seen the new expansion for the first time, and that is what triggered me and made me think, I swear I've made a video with the new terminal in it, and yes I did. I didn't upload it. That's the last I'm going to mention of it for now anyway, until my brain goes, mention it again. So we got a fair few models in here. We have a new model, actually a couple new models, a few new models. We'll get to those as we get to them. I've got a couple of my own private jets over there. We'll go have a little look at them in a bit once we get over there. So I'm going to start off with the wonderful Cathay Airbus A350. This aircraft is operating a service to Hong Kong. It's on a bit of a shorter turnaround to what it normally is during the summer. The winter schedule does kick it up a little bit. It's still daily. I think it's daily anyway, or 5 days a week I think. And yeah, on that shorter turn, it's about 9:05 in the morning on base this update on for the schedule on a Sunday morning. So everyone's having a nice brew in bed, having a lay in. So I've left a little bit of GSE out there that could be swiftly removed. Next up we have a Singapore Airbus A350. This is the Houston to Singapore kind of changeover. So today it arrived in from Singapore and is departing, sorry, other way around. It arrived in from Houston and will depart out to Singapore, and then vice versa tomorrow, where it comes in from Singapore and goes out to Houston, and etc. So yeah, that's on a bit of a tighter turn, so all the ground vehicles and all the service vehicles are going to start flooding around it to get that turned around nicely. Then next up we have a Delta A330neo. This aircraft's just getting final bits of paperwork, as they say. Tugs connected, holds are shut, so yeah, that's going to be heading out to Boston in about 5 minutes or so. Then just on a, not a quick turn, on a steady turn, we have a TUI 787-9, which arrived in from Cancun and is heading out to Barbados. This is just starting its boarding. And then we'll hit these gates here, so we've got an empty stand, which is going to be welcoming in the Austrian. We then have a EasyJet A320neo, so I believe this is the first new model you would have seen. This is the JC Wings one, and a nice room to release a blank A320. I am, like I say, I'm going to customer, I'm just going to remove the EU flag, because those are no longer on our EasyJets anymore, because I don't think it's a requirement in the UK to have a flag on it now. That was an EU EASA thing. So this is just in the final stages of fueling and final few bags going on. We'll be heading out to Milan Malpensa. Then next bit, just ready for Perth, just going to have to wait for the Austrian to come around. We have another new model. We have a KLM Embraer E195-E2. God, that's a lot of letters and words. I think it's the 195-E2 anyway. This aircraft is operating the Amsterdam service this morning, I suppose. The next to that, just final bags coming off of deboarding, we have a Wizz Air that has come in from Bucharest. Right, onto the kind of cargo apron as such. We have a Hi-Fly, so this has been a winter operation. So operated on behalf of, I think, P&O Cruises. We have had Highfly coming in every morning, just coming in and going out to Barbados, all at the same time. So it arrives in quite early in the morning and then heads out about 9:30ish. So yeah, that's just funnel cans anyway, going on, and the passengers are boarding via the stairs, as you can tell by that bus there. So yeah, it's nice to have the Highfly back, and that's the beauty of having a Highfly model, is they do kind of operate these kind of, if you have like a rogue route, then you can put the Highfly model on it. It's not too far away from realism. Of course, in real life, I believe this is operated by Malaf Aero from Manchester, but I haven't got a Malaf Aero model, so the Highfly is, and I like the Highfly, so we're using that. Next up, we have a Jet2 757, and this has been staying overnight, and it's not going out for another pretty much 2 hours, so this aircraft will be departing out to Tenerife. Next to it, got an Aer Lingus ATR42, just deboarding, and it's just arrived in from Dublin. Then onto the main pier. We have a BA A320neo. This has just arrived in from London Heathrow, operating the shuttle. We then have a Delta A330-200, which has just started boarding. The cleaners have just finished. Fuel's going on. This aircraft arrives in from Atlanta and is departing out to New York JFK. Next to that, Virgin Atlantic A330neo. Once again, boarding's just started. This aircraft is operating a service to and from Miami, so arrived in from Miami and it's departing back out to Miami. Next to that is one of my latest customs, and we've got the Austrian A320neo, so I'm surprised no one has made an Austrian, especially Phoenix, considering they made a Brussels Airlines. It would have been nice for them to make Brussels Airlines, new livery neo, and Austrian new livery, but I'm not complaining, I made one myself. So this aircraft's operating the Vienna service, and it's nice to have that Austrian back on the airport. Then we have another new model from my NG Models kind of reward scheme, just about to be towed off stand and go to remote until later in the evening. We've got the Ethiopian A350, which is operating the Addis Ababa service, and I believe it goes via Geneva, which is something a bit different. Right, just being pushed back, doing a bit of a weird funky pushback procedure because that's what's required by the stand. We've got a 737 Max, and this is going out to Cape Verde or Esparagos, or SID is the ICAO code. That pushback, they kind of push it straight off the stand, go into here and then put it forward on, so runway 05 is in use, so it will be pushed onto this, pulled forward onto this taxi bay, and then taxi round this way. That's how the one-way system kind of works on 05s. So let's go into here. Then we have a airBaltic A220 or Bombardier C Series, however you see it. I still prefer the C Series because it's not a real Airbus. The airBaltic is operating the Riga service. Then we have a Wizz Air A320neo, which is just deboarding as well. And this came in from Warsaw. Just on remote stand. It's down for quite a long period. We have the Aer Lingus A330, well, it's the Aer Lingus UK Airbus A330, and today it arrived in from Orlando and is departing out to Barbados. And another Aer Lingus UK, even though it's got the Irish register, we'll ignore that, it's got the wrong model out. This Aer Lingus 321neo, like its bigger brother, you could say, it's just on the ground for a while, and this is operating the JFK service. So I know Aer Lingus UK now operate two A330s out of Manchester. Unfortunately, my airport doesn't have the compatibility for two Aer Linguses, or two Aer Lingus UKs anyway. So we're stuck with 330 and 21neo, but we can live with it. So from a Cockle aircraft, we have just been serviced. We have a Virgin A350, and this one arrived in from JFK and departs out to Atlanta. And then just arrived in, we've got the TUI 787-8, and this aircraft is, what did it do? I think it's been down for a while. I can't see where it came in from. It came in from somewhere. Might have overnighted actually. I can't quite see. But it's departing out to Montego Bay anyway. And then just onto the private jets. I know they're not finished, so one's got windows and whatever, but no landing gear, and the other one has no windows but landing gear. These private jets are being a right pain to custom because they're so small, and I keep dropping them, which depending on the surface I drop them, because they're delicate plastic, they then break. So they're proving a right pain to make, and I very much regret even starting them. But yeah, the little Cessna private jet is heading out to Sion, and then the Global 5000, I believe, is going down to, what did I say, Sion and Chambéry for the Global 5000. And I nearly completely forgot, Little Air Transat A321neo. So this is operating, just taxiing to 05, and is heading out to Toronto Pearson. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. Let's do some zooming out. In fact, let's go 0.5. I hope you've enjoyed the update. I know it's been a while, but you probably won't get another one till probably July, August time again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Have a very good weekend, and yeah, I'll speak to you later. Adios and goodbye.